Hello and welcome back to a new video with ELT Talks. Just a quick reminder, in this channel we do care about the quality content and we put our viewers' needs first. We make sure to upload one video every Saturday. Remember that subscribing to the channel and liking our videos makes us happy, even very happy. In the previous videos, we worked a lot on vocabulary building through idioms and beautiful British slang. If you haven't watched them yet, please check the description box for the links below. Today, however, I have a pronunciation lesson for you. At the end of this lesson, you'll be able to pronounce all the English words that end with the suffix ed correctly. I have an exercise for you that will help you correct your pronunciation mistakes. Watch the video till the end and stay tuned. Pronunciation is very important in mastering a language. Unfortunately, quite a big number of English learners tend to neglect pronunciation at their very first contact with English. They probably follow the myth that says pronunciation can be improved later. And this is not true. According to some linguists, the most common mispronounced words among learners of English are very simple words that are mostly at, say, elementary to intermediate levels. For example, pronouncing plumber as plumber, but there is a silent B, or handsome as handsome, yet there is a silent D. I'll talk about silent letters in another video, but now let's take our ED pronunciation. Words that end with ED can be the past simple or the past participle of a regular verb, such as work, worked, worked, or an adjective like tired, exhausted. As you probably heard from these examples, there are three different ways of pronouncing these two little letters, ed, d, and t. Ed, d, and t. First, let's look at the ed ending, which has a very simple rule. Regular verbs or adjectives that end in the sound t or d, the ed ending is pronounced ed, ed, ed. To simplify this, let's look at this sentence. He wanted to buy a big Christmas tree to impress his girlfriend. He wanted to buy a big Christmas tree to impress his girlfriend. The root of the word wanted is want, and it ends with t sound. Therefore, we added another syllable to make the pronunciation smooth. Wanted, wanted. Here are some more examples. Please repeat after me. Start, started. Invite, invited. Want, wanted. Need, needed. Decide, decided. At this point, if you have doubts about your own pronunciation, I recommend you record yourself and then you compare your pronunciation to mine. This should help. The pronunciation of the ed ending for other regular verbs in the past simple depends on whether the last sound of the infinitive of the verb is voiced or unvoiced, meaning voiceless, if you will. Regular verbs that end in voiced sounds will have d as the pronunciation of the ed ending in the past simple. I know you are asking how to distinguish a voiced sound from an unvoiced or voiceless sound. Don't worry, I have the explanation right here.
Try this little experiment. Gently put your hands on your throat and say the word buzz. You should feel the word. You should feel a vibration on the z sound. This is a voiced sound. Now say the word bus. You shouldn't feel a vibration on that last s because the sound is unvoiced.
So it is about the vibration that you produce or you don't while pronouncing sounds. Here are some examples of voiced sounds. Smile, smiled. Turn, turned. Love, loved. Seem, seemed. Finally, regular verbs that end in unvoiced or voiceless sounds will have t as the pronunciation of the ed ending. Here are some examples. Jump, jumped. Kiss, kissed. Wash, washed. Look, looked. Watch, watched. Of course, when it comes to adjectives, there are always some exceptions to the rules. For example, beloved, beloved. Naked, naked. Rugged, rugged. Wicked, wicked. All these words favor ed at the end, and this is why we call them irregular adjectives. So, to recap, there are three different ways to pronounce the letters ed. For regular verbs in the past simple, and the way to choose how to pronounce them depends on the final sound of the infinitive. Have a look at this chart, pause the video and try to pronounce each word separately. Need, needed. Hate, hated. Date, dated. Seat, seated. Lived, chilled, enjoyed, tried. Shopped, picked, wished, crunched. That's all for now. Thank you once again for watching the video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, as this small gesture encourages us to make more educational videos. Until soon.